Welcome to Not Work Related.
A podcast about everything we didn't have to clear with HR this week.
We're your non-business casual hosts,
Robyn
and Mike,
we've got some things we'd like to discuss.
off the clock.
Thank you everyone for checking in to Not Work Related podcast episode 5.
Woo!
Yeah, we appreciate everyone that tuned in for episode 4. We've changed it up a little bit since then. We're not doing weekly anymore. It's 2 Saturdays a month. We'll announce what Saturday we're going to be doing after each episode, so you'll know when to tune in. This way, we're both in the episodes every time, and there's no halvesies anymore.
Yeah, no, I'm here full time.
There it is.
Full time. What's good?
Tabatha.
Yep.
Yes, Tabatha. We went to a fundraiser at the Bruheim Brewery in Anaheim. It was from 2 to 6.
Yeah, 2 to 6,
Last Sunday. They don't normally do fundraisers. They made an exception. Tabatha's aunt went to them very passionately, explained the situation, what's going on with her, and they decided to do it.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they did. It was a great event.
Mm-hmm. No, they did a great job putting it on, for sure.
Yeah, and so you walk in, and basically there's the front area, which is where they were doing bingo.
Yep.
They were giving out gift cards for that. You could buy raffle tickets right there. You had Tabatha. She was the official greeter for her fundraiser.
Yeah.
Super cute.
Mm-hmm.
Big smiley sweetheart.
Yeah.
They had a really good turnout. A lot of people were there.
There was probably over 100 for sure.
Oh yeah, it was a great turnout. And so basically, at the front they have the bar area where you can get your beer. They had craft beers, basically alcoholic and non-alcoholic as well.
Mm-hmm.
The non-alcoholic ones were in a fridge to the right in like can form.
Yeah.
Where you can get them straight from the bartender if you wanted the alcoholic version. Very modern decorations in there with the lighting, the greenery, the wood, the comfy seats.
Yeah.
Real comfortable in there. Big, huge front patio is the first thing you see when you park or when you drive past the front if you end up parking in the back.
Yeah.
But yeah, really cool patio there. And then really big front lounge area with plenty of TVs. They had the big 4 TV where they were playing the Lakers game when we first walked in. So it'd be a great place to catch a game for sure. After the Lakers game was over, they just switched to music and there was just random commercial stuff on the TV.
Yeah.
But, it'd be a really cool place.
I was gonna say that where that TV was, that was cool. It's kind of had its own separate, almost like a private room feel to it, right? Because you kind of walk in the front and there's the main bar, you got the high tops going down, and then it had its own wooden frame. You kind of walked into almost like a private room, kind of thing. It was really cool, really cool.
Yeah, to the right next to the fridge, they had another area where they were selling their merch, and they had another bar as well, kind of top. And then you walk past that, and that's when they had that back lounge area.
Yeah.
And they had card games you could play back there. They had a huge Connect 4 you could play.
Yeah.
Really cool spot back there. A lot of people hung out back there just playing card games pretty much the whole time. And then to the left of that was Tabatha's setup. She had the big fundraiser with the QR code you can scan.
Yeah, for the poster. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did post that to our social media. So if anybody is able to donate, if you haven't already, if you're able to, please do. She's pretty close to her goal. That's really important. She's got a rare genetic disorder. Basically, both parents had to have this very rare gene. They both happen to. So she needs out-of-state treatment from a specialist. So it's expensive, obviously, especially since insurance denied it. So, they need help. So be great if you could. If you're able to, please do donate. Please. The social media, like I said, there's a post. You can scan that QR code. It also shows the link for the website you can go on. If for any reason it doesn't work for you, just please message us or comment on one of our videos, and we will repost the link to make sure you're able to donate it because it's really important.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Now they don't do food in there. So they have food trucks show up. So basically, right next to the lounge is this walkway. You go through the walkway, and to the left they had this big display. So basically, it was all their stainless steel tanks.
Yeah.
So
Like
the fermentation vessels, basically, where they would go and extract the liquid through the mashing process for their beer. They had all those tanks out, and they had like a little kind of like bar top that kind of went past the window, so you can kind of like sip the beer and kind of imagine the process, I guess. Or
sure.
Maybe they do tours or something. I have no idea, but kind of that. And then you walk past that, and make a left, and it like where their loading dock is, basically where they pick up and drop off. I imagine the cans,
and all that.
Yeah, that's where the food truck parks.
Yeah.
And they went with burning buns, which I'm glad they did. Burning buns was delicious.
Made my buns burn.
I hope not. Yeah, you can call or text them if you want them to show up to your events. They're very open to that, and their number is super easy to remember. It's 657-400-BUNS.
Nice.
Super easy.
Nice.
But yeah, they were super friendly. They're very cool. They were also part of the fundraiser. So 10% of any food, drinks, anything that was sold that day all went towards her fundraiser. So it's very cool they did that. But yeah, so I had the carne asada fries. You didn't have any.
No.
They were really, the quality of the meat, the quality of the fries, really good. It was topped with cheese. Then they did an avocado spread and some creamy chipotle. It was delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious. You missed out on that for sure.
I did. Yeah, that was... You were talking about ordering those too, and I was like, oh man, I gotta go. And I was like, I missed out.
They're so good. I mean, carne asada fries are always good.
Yeah, there's not really a bad carne asada fry.
Yeah.
I don't care where you go.
Yeah. So. But, I mean, they're obviously known for their burgers, so we each got a burger. The burger I got was called the Smurf.
Yep.
Because it had blue cheese crumbles in it. So that was the kind of defining Smurf moment for that burger. But as far as the rest of the burger's construction, so it's grass-fed Angus beef cheeseburger. Then you can do grilled or fresh onions, vine-ripened tomatoes, an arugula spring mix, and then basically you pick your spread that goes on your brioche bun. So the spread that I chose was Fancy Pants because it had sun-dried tomatoes, basil, and lemon zest. Come on.
Really good.
So tasty. I devoured that burger. It was so good. And then I don't remember what burger you had.
I was trying to think of the name. I couldn't remember the name of it, but it was like their spicier burger.
Like Frankenstein's Monster.
That's it. Frankenstein's Monster. Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it came with, just the all beef patty. Had the really thick piece of cut ham on it that I really liked. That was a really nice feature. It wasn't like a thinly sliced. It was really good. There was a spicy chipotle sauce on there, some jalapenos, some grilled onions. I went with their spread. It was, again, the name's slipping me. It was like the spicier, I forget what it was called exactly.
Yeah, I actually don't remember what the spicy one's called. They had the OG, which is basically like Thousand Island. Yeah. Then they had the one I got, Fancy Pants, and I don't remember what the other one was.
It was spicy. That's all I recall. But it was really, really good. I would definitely eat that food truck even. Eat from.
Not eat the
truck itself, but.
Like Frankenstein's Monster.
Exactly.
Okay, I got you. Inspired.
Yeah.
So everything made sense. Everything was really good. It was delicious. Everything was fun. The only thing that didn't make sense to me was the fact that they have a stage in the front, a very prominent stage right by the door, and they only use it quarterly. So we asked, we were like, hey, do you guys ever do could we do a podcast here or stand-up comedy here? And they were like, not interested.
No.
At all. They were like,
it was kind of,
we have a company that does that.
Space. Like, if you're not going to use it, utilize it.
Yeah. But they were just like, no, we have a company that does that. Just contact them. It's quarterly.
Yeah.
And they were just like, do you want anything to drink or get out of my face? There's no interest in talking about it. Yeah. But I think it's a missed opportunity because that's a very cool space. And, I mean, just watching how good that event was that was for that good cause.
Oh, they could easily put on more events there.
Yeah.
They totally could.
I think like a stand-up comedy event or something would be really cool there.
Yeah, that'd be a great spot.
But in the meantime, since they're not going to be doing that, it's just a good spot to enjoy a food truck, enjoy their drinks, which they had a lot of variety. All of them were good. People were enjoying them. I didn't hear any bad things about the craft beers.
No, everything was really good.
Yeah, and it's near the stadium, so it's a great spot to go before the game, I think.
Oh yeah, no, you're probably 7 minutes from the stadium tops.
Tops, yeah.
Yeah, it's like right off State College. You take a left on State College, you go down. It's over on your left hand side there. Really, really hard to miss if you just throw it in your phone. You know exactly where you're going. It's kind of
with navigation. It's not hard to miss.
Yeah,
but it is tucked.
It is tucked away,
and it's not even like it looks like you're going to an apartment.
Yeah,
I thought it was wrong at first. I'm like, am I going to this apartment complex? Because you pass an apartment complex, you pass the apartment complex's parking structure.
Yeah,
and then in the distance, in the middle, you see the Bruheim sign.
Yeah.
If you hadn't looked it up in advance to know what their sign looks like, you
probably missed it.
You'd have been like, I think I got misdirected because all I see is an apartment back here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, it's pretty tucked in there. And don't forget they do have rear parking. Because you just see that like small lot in the front, you might get discouraged and be like,
there's nowhere to park.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you go around the building. There's a bunch of parking right in the back. Yeah.
Where the food trucks are, yeah.
I'd say that's a great point, especially with baseball season coming around the corner now. We're starting here. In about 4 weeks, just under 4 weeks. That'll definitely be a good spot to go instead of, obviously there's Golden Road over there off Orangewood, Carl Strauss. But those places always get slammed before the games. They're really, really popular. If you don't want to battle the crowds as much, I would definitely recommend going to Bruheim for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
That was close. So the girls adopted a shark for me. That's why there's a shark up here.
A shark.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's right here.
Yeah, there it is.
Wow. Okay. But yeah, so they adopted a shark for me. It's a 10-foot long great hammerhead shark.
Nice.
Yeah. There's this app that comes with it. It's called Follow, like FAHLO. Follow.
FAHLO.
Yeah. So they put a tracker inside the shark. And so you go on this Follow app, and you can see where your shark has been, and it's really cool. Like,
what ocean is this shark in?
Okay, so this 10-footer, large-bodied shark. Don't tell her I said that. She hangs out off of Kemps Bay to the south of Androstown, which is just below Nassau, Bahamas.
Oh, okay. I know Bahamas. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you adopt a shark, it's different than adopting like a land animal, right?
I would think so.
When you adopt one of them, like your money very clearly goes towards their shelter, their vet bills, their food, right? This is not a mammal. This is a wild fish in the ocean.
Yeah.
So what does your money go towards? It goes towards their habitat, making sure their habitat is thriving and healthy. And you can tell it's working because I went a deep dive on the Follow app because it lets you go back in time. And if you look like way back, like the stretches where she was going before she would stop were huge.
Yeah.
Like she was just traveling like all these distance in the same like stretch, but like she would go like so far before she would stop. Now they don't sleep, they rest. You know what I mean? So depending on what type of shark it is, it'll either like drop to the bottom of the ocean and rest there for a little bit and then keep going. Or it'll do this kind of like sleepwalk type thing because it has to keep having water go over the gills to get the oxygen.
Sure.
So it'll kind of like just like move around in a restful state and then it'll, here I go. You know what I mean? Okay. So they don't really sleep. They just kind of rest. That's like recharge.
Okay.
So you can see like where she stops for the day and then where she picks up, right?
Yeah.
That's when you get these little beaker marks is when she rests, right? So prior to, I guess, this becoming more popular and more people, because she has quite a bit of followers.
Followers?
When they adopt her and they go onto the Follow app, they are followers. Yes.
Sure.
So she's got a social media following. She's pretty popular,
Get that shark a sponsor.
Yeah,
Let's
absolutely. So you can see, previously she would travel very great distances. But like today, for example, she's traveled a very short distance, which means she's finding what she needs in her area. She's not having to really go very far to find food. There's not like predators or whatever where she's got to like move too much. So it seems like she's a lot happier. She moves a lot less than she used to. So yeah, so it's good. It's kind of cool to kind of see the patterns and everything like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a super cool thing they did. Adopt a shark for me. So how is that a close encounter? Well, first off, her name's Boo.
The shark?
Yeah, shark's name is Boo. And if that doesn't scare you, it should. Because my shark likes to hang out in waters that are 30 feet deep or less.
That's close.
Yes.
Ah.
So this girl...
That's like childhood fears all coming back to me.
Clear warm,
Heck no.
shallow waters.
All right,
that's where she hunts. So
awesome. I can.
She's yeah.
Just kiss my leg goodbye right now. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So that's a close encounter.
Oh my
God. Yeah, it's pretty scary when I started tracking her. I'm like, she's pretty close to the shore there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Does it just keep? Do you keep a tally of like? Does it keep any track of like what she? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
What she ate that day, like this many fish.
No, it doesn't do anything dietary.
This many human
really
remains.
Tracks like movement, rest.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can see how many miles she went today. I can see how many miles per hour she was traveling.
Okay.
So that kind of stuff. It's all about the tracking. It doesn't track what she eats.
What's the highest miles per hour you've seen?
Oh God. I'd have to open up the app to look at it, but she's pretty fast.
Oh, I bet.
She's pretty fast. I would say like, just think of like a Kia.
Sure.
She probably race Kia. Yeah.
My wife happens to drive a Kia. Let's do it.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's go.
Yeah, her versus Boo. Hey, it's a good excuse to go to the Bahamas, right?
I've never been to the Bahamas. I would love to go.
Yeah, just stay out of the water.
Yeah. That was. I mean, maybe I'm a little over the top, but like as a child, the first time I saw the movie Jaws.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, like that. Looking back at it now, like, kind of a ridiculous fear to think, but like, I was so convinced as a child that like I wouldn't go out to the deep part of the ocean. I just wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Because I was so nervous about like just that shark being right under your feet and
yeah.
Oh.
I never had that. Oh. But like, for example, my cousin and I went to see Deep Blue Sea. We were like children.
Yeah.
I don't know if we saw it in like a second run theater. Pretty sure we saw it in theater. I don't think it was just in the living room. But again, I was a child. I don't completely remember. But I just remember the two of us saw it. Our family loves going to the beach. And I remember we went to the beach after seeing it. And she was terrified to go in the water.
Oh, yeah.
Terrified.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Deep Blue Sea?
I have not actually. I have not seen
it's got Thomas Jane in it. The guy right there that plays the Punisher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like the main hero in it. But it's about these sharks, basically, they're trying to cure Alzheimer's. And so they know about like how sharks don't experience that type of thing. So they're studying their brains to try and see if there's a pattern or some kind of chemical or something that's going on with sharks that they can use on humans to avoid humans getting Alzheimer's as well.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, but obviously it's sharks, ocean, scary, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she was terrified. It did not have the same effect on me, but definitely her.
Yeah.
Definitely her.
Yeah.
I think some people, they even freak out, like, when you're a kid, they'll even freak out in pools.
Yeah.
I remember...
Like a deep end of a pool.
Yeah. I remember going to a pool party when I was in elementary, and we had seen something like Jaws or something like that.
Yep.
And then we all went to a pool party, and there was a kid that refused to go in because he was afraid there was going to be a shark. The rationality of it is like, obviously, a shark cannot get into your concrete pool.
Yeah.
But, like, as a kid, you're just like...
The unknown, it's below you.
I can't see the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, maybe it came up through the drain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, does that connect directly to the ocean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, exactly.
Yeah.
All those thoughts go through your head as a kid.
So funny.
When I was a kid, I could have been 8 years old. I actually got stung by a stingray when I was 8 years old.
Okay.
I was down in San Clemente, and it must have been a really small one or something because I was just in the shallow part. And I think I stepped on. I think I stepped, and I just felt it, just like right up into my foot. And at first, already having kind of a fear of sharks as it is, I was like,
you thought you got bit?
I was like, oh, something bit me, and I'm like panicking in the water, running out, screaming, just like, there's a shark in there, something bit me. And of course, we're not the only family on the beach.
So you're terrifying
everyone. Everyone around me is
all scattering away from the water.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Was that guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you say that's when you started being dramatic?
Oh, no. Yeah, no, that's when the dramatic kicked in, yeah.
So
I've been over the top ever since.
Yeah. Were you the type where you would go to the lake and if like little seaweed like touched your leg, touched your foot, you freak out like there's a gator in the water?
No, I never had that. I didn't. If like you're in a lake and like if you step on like a sharp rock or like the texture changes, like you said, you step on seaweed or something. Yeah. Give you a quick like you jump for a second, like what was that? sort of thing. But like never, no fear of gators though.
Huh. I was always very aware of my surroundings, and so like I would be like, oh, that's seaweed. Like I wouldn't even like think twice about it.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Some of us had a little more stress.
Yeah, but I have been stung before.
Yeah.
We had family in Ensenada, Mexico.
Sure.
They had a house like right on the water, right by the Baja Club, which was close to like the La Bufadora, where you go for the shopping, and they have the blowhole at the end and all that. Yeah. So we had family there, so we would go periodically drive over there to Ensenada, and we would sleep. And I mean, it's so cool if you. I mean, can rent a house. Obviously, it's tough to own a house, but if you can do like one of those Airbnbs, like on the ocean, it's amazing. I would like they would be sleeping in bedrooms, and I wouldn't. I would sleep in the living room with the window open, just listening to the sound of like waves crash and you fall asleep.
Get that nice breeze coming in off the water.
Man, it's so cool. But one time, I decided to go out, and waves, with the tide and everything, things can get washed up. And then the water can go out further. Yeah. Well, that was what happened with jellyfish. And I didn't see it because I wasn't looking for jellyfish. Yeah. And I stepped on some jellyfish and that. Yeah. So I feel your pain with the stingray. Yeah. But I didn't think it was a shark when it happened.
Sorry, all those families that may or may not have traumatized.
Oh my God. Yeah, they still talk about it. So.
Sorry.
Yeah,
sorry about that. But yeah. So congratulations on your new pet. It's very exciting.
Yeah, I know. I legitimately want to go to the Bahamas and like try and see how close I can get to like.
Let's do a podcast. Let's do a podcast in the Bahamas.
Oh, it'd be so cool.
It's
so cool. It's easy, right? Just bring the mics, bring the camera.
Yeah, we could do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's do it.
Bahamas, here we come.
Rum, lots of rum.
Yeah, bet. You know what? That would be cool. Like, and they do the Bahama Mama braid. Like, so basically, because I've been to Nassau, Bahamas before, actually.
Okay.
And so right when, like, the cruise ship, like, drops you off, you walk past this area where they're trying to sell, like, timeshares and things like that.
Excursions, all sorts of stuff.
Once you pass that, you walk down a street where there's a bunch of, I wouldn't say vendors, there's just, like, people trying to get you to, like, oh, come over here and check this out, or, oh, there's a shopping area over here, or I'm selling this. One of the things they do is they will ask you if you want the Bahama Mama's braid, and they'll like braid your hair. They'll like step aside and they'll braid your hair in these tight braids. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be cool.
I would. If I had enough hair to braid, that'd be cool.
But yeah. Do that for the pod.
Yeah. Get the little, put the little plastic little things in. That'd be good.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta go all out. Lean in. Yeah.
Pet peeve of the week.
When someone calls you, right?
Yep.
And they wake you up or they catch you when you're going to the bathroom. Okay.
Sure.
You answer just in case it's something important, which they should appreciate, right?
Yeah.
No. Because you didn't answer like, hey, look who it is. Yeah. I was just thinking about you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so cool that you're calling me right now. You can't tell.
Yeah.
But I'm hugging you through the phone right now.
Yeah.
This is amazing. So, because you didn't bring that energy, right, they immediately come back with the, all right.
Let's go. Let's go.
20 on that?
We're close.
On the line. It's either 20 or a 5.
Oof.
Yeah. Is that a bullseye? Shut up. Is that a bullseye?
Did I just learn how to play darts?
Did you just knock your bullseye off?
Yeah.
Now I can't even check it.
Oh, that's sad.
That is terrible. I cannot believe that you got a bullseye. There we go. That's
a 20 piece.
For sure.
That's a 222.
Yeah.
6.
All right. I'm the 1.
You did. You did win. Yeah.
Just going for the win, that's all.
That is so.
That's all that matters.
That is classic me right there. Bullseye? No.
Knocks it right off.
Not today.
All right. So, okay. So anyways, so you just woke up.
Yeah.
Or you're going to the bathroom. So you're not going to answer like that.
No.
You're going to answer like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so then they go like, oh, you know what? Nice to talk to you too. never mind, I'll just call my mom. And so then you have to spend the rest of the conversation trying to get them back and to continue.
What I mean,
right. Yeah. Like it's unrealistic. I mean, your eyeballs are still trying to verify what time of day it is, or you're doing your best not to make bathroom noises, right?
Sure.
So, like, no one in that moment is going to be like, whoa, look who it is. Like, this is such a coincidence. I was just thinking about you. Then you called me. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Mind reader.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
No one's like that.
No.
That is such a ridiculous expectation.
Yeah.
Like, that when you call someone, like, first off, that they're just going to answer every time. But second off, that they're going to sound like, even though they just spoke to you, they haven't
talked in years.
Right.
Like,
and they're so excited to talk to you, they're about to pass out.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's a dog.
Yes.
Get a dog.
Yeah, that's a dog.
Yeah.
I agree.
If you want that reaction, get a dog.
Yeah.
You know what? And then get one of those pet cameras. Set the pet camera up, the one that lets you talk, right? And then watch your dog lose its mind that you're talking to them, even though they just spent all day hanging out with you, and they happen to be sleeping or doing their business on a mat right when you started talking, but it doesn't matter to them. They're freaking out. Like
don't day of my life.
Yeah, don't groom me to be your dog. Like, just get a dog.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a human.
Yeah.
And as a human, there needs to be a lower bar, a lower expectation. The fact that I was sleeping or I was in the middle of something that you don't necessarily want somebody to hear, like going to the bathroom, but I didn't let it go to voicemail. I picked up the phone anyways. Like, that shows I care, right?
Yeah.
That shows I care, and that should get me a pass off the guilt train that you're running.
Yeah.
Like,
that's like the worst conversation is like, you know, someone calls me like, hey, I'm in the middle of something, can I call you right back? Mm-hmm. And then you get well, I guess you're just too busy for me then. Bye.
Right.
Like, you caught me in the one moment of my day I happen to be in the middle of something.
Yeah.
And like, just give me a second.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not just gonna, you know, not gonna get into too many specifics, but like, let me finish my business.
Yeah.
Before I'm.
Yeah. Don't take it so personal.
Yeah.
It's so personal.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that. Like, the fact that they answered the call should be enough.
Yeah.
Like, there's going to be times where they're excited because they're not working in the middle of something. But if you're in the middle of something or you're groggy because you just woke up, you're not going to have that energy.
Yeah.
The only person that's always going to have that energy is your dog. Get a dog.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
I'm so agitated after that call.
Yeah,
like, it's so agitated. It's like, okay, was that the point to just get under my skin because you had to work and I didn't have to work? So now you want me to feel like I didn't have a day off either? Like, why are you coming at me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh,
I get you.
Drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. My mission was to make me upset as well as you working, then mission accomplished.
You did it.
Your work here is done.
My pet peeve of the week, I didn't really realize it was a pet peeve until it was kind of announced, and now that I think about it more and more, it really annoys me.
This was an announcement?
This was an announcement that came out. So, Wendy's. We're all familiar with Wendy's, right?
Yeah.
Dave's Double, Baconator, all that.
Bag 6.
Great.
Come on,
the
you
biggie
get fries,
bags.
you get chicken nuggets,
Bag
spicy or regular.
Bag
get
boys.
A double stack.
What you gonna do?
Yeah.
What you gonna
Mellow
do?
yellow, no ice.
Your food.
Let's go.
Yeah. So, Wendy's has announced that going into 2025, they're going to have fluctuating pricing based on peak hours and demand.
What?
Yeah. So they're basically adopting a new business model where, you know, when it's prime hours for lunch or late night, you know, after the bar food, whatever you need, based on the demand is how their prices are going to fluctuate. So peak lunch hours, you're going to be paying, you know, $3-4 extra maybe for your menu items and things like that.
Okay.
And I understand, you know, all business is about the bottom line for sure.
Yeah.
But to take a model, it's kind of like the toll roads, for example. Like, their prices vary based on if it's like 5 o'clock rush hour, middle of the afternoon. That, like, the toll will change. Like on the 91 freeway, for example, like sometimes it's less, and then in peak hours it's always going to be more.
I get that though. It's how they help guarantee that it will be a toll road.
Exactly.
Because by charging more, less people will use it.
Yes.
And so then you still get that fast access. I get that.
Yeah.
I don't get that for a fast food chain.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. Like, we're all, granted, a lot of fast food places have gone away with a value menu, like a dollar menu, as it is. Like, McDonald's was famous forever for their dollar menu. You don't see those anymore.
Yeah, it's not a dollar menu, but they still have a value menu.
Yeah, but it used to be a dollar menu. Like, small fry was $1.
Yeah, but as things get more expensive, it can't still be $1.
Yeah.
It's going to be cheaper.
Cheaper, but still, yeah. But so they've decided that, based on demand, that's how much they're going to, just like a toll road, basically, is the model.
But does it give you the hours? Like, do you know the hours ahead of time?
No, it's just going to fluctuate.
You just show up and then it's like, oh, well, because...
We're 14 cars deep in the drive-thru now, the prices are this much.
Well, they could even just make that up.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way to regulate it.
The guy at the cash register could need a few bucks for gas to get home.
God.
It could be like, well, you hit us at the...
I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Time, so now it's going to be blah, blah, blah. You don't see what he's ringing up on his thing. And then he just takes that extra couple bucks. It's gas money. Gas money.
Yeah.
Nah.
So that's my pet peeve of the week. That they can even think that a business model like that is going to be sustainable, that they would keep any sort of a clientele base, knowing that there's nothing, as you said, there's no way to regulate it. There's no way to, they just decide, based on, okay.
Yeah, you can totally abuse that system.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
So, if you need to go to Wendy's, make sure you do it by December 31st, 2024.
Or like a really random time.
Yeah.
Where you know it's not peak.
Yeah, like 10 a.m. No, breakfast.
Breakfast, yeah.
2 p.m.
Wait, does Wendy's have breakfast?
Yeah, they have breakfast now.
Okay.
They have like the breakfast baconator. It's all right.
Oh no, I've had that yet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, so look out for Wendy's in 2025 ripping you off.
Yeah.
Sorry, Wendy's.
That sucks.
You might as well change the little eyeballs on their little red-headed girl logo and just make it into money signs, because that's all they care about, apparently.
Yes.
So, yeah, look out.
What a dive. Today we went to TJ's Cocktails.
TJ's Cocktails, yes. Dive bar of the week, TJ's Cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really, really cool. Met the bartender there, Johnny, super nice guy.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Was kind of giving me the whole rundown on the history of the place. He's around 4 or 5 different dive bars himself, is what he was saying.
He's very knowledgeable.
Well,
he's owned a couple businesses in the area too. So, he's very locked in.
He said they've been there. The bar itself has been in that shopping center for 50 years.
Yeah.
So it used to be, there's a Taco Bell there now. Mm-hmm. That's where it used to be located. Now they put it onto the wall where Taco Bell has obviously taken over.
It's a good location too if you think about it. Like after you're getting some drinks and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like what's a great thing to grab after drinking?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Taco Bell.
Never ends well, but it always hits.
Yeah, always.
But really reasonable, really good prices. I mean, I think we had a couple of beers each and some Jameson. I think it was like $12 each, maybe $12-15.
Yeah.
So still really reasonable prices.
Yeah.
He did tell me they're the only dive bar in the area that has the really legitimate pool tables.
They were nice pool tables.
They were really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not. Some places the pool tables get run down because people don't take care of them or whatever. Yeah. They just hit the stick into the felt and it rips it. And
no, these look really good.
Yeah, they looked really, really good.
Yeah.
He said it's super, super local crowd, like kind of like going back to episode 1 with the Blue Door.
Yeah.
Where you have your regulars that come in. This is the same exact seat. They sit in every single day from this time to this time.
Yeah, he said like 2 to 4 p.m. is when they start rolling in, and they all sit in the same spot. So make sure you clear out.
Yeah,
so they have an expectation.
Nobody wants to be that guy in like the mayor's seat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we didn't run into it there because it was early in the day.
It was.
There was a couple regulars that were there at the bar, but they were on the right side. We were over on the left.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've run into that before at other bars. Like the Starting Gate. I was at Starting Gate in Los Al.
Yeah.
And I happened to be sitting at a table that some person in their family always sit at. And they were very much like, yeah, we need you to move. This is our table.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Like, all right, I'll move. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've interfered.
Yeah, but he's very cool. I'm sure he would have told us if we were sitting in somebody's seat.
Yeah.
Because he was very aware of certain people and where they sit and all that.
Yeah.
You could tell the way he was talking to the other people. They had some banter and everything.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Very familiar. But yeah, he said it was cool to see some new faces in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So I'm sitting in there, and down on the right hand side was one of the regulars he was telling me about, and this guy's, give this guy a lot of credit. Ordered a pitcher of beer for one, please, for one, and
you're gonna be there a while, sure.
Hey, right? You're gonna be there for the afternoon, make it count. And he had a koozie that was specifically designed for a pint glass. I've never seen that before. But it fit like perfectly on the pint. He probably brought his own pint glass from home, if I had to guess.
He had to
probably did.
Size it up.
Yeah. And it was.
You never know. They could change their glasses or something. So can't run that risk if you're that locked in.
Yeah,
so,
you got it. It's like you have your own. Some of the people have their own pool cue they'll bring with them, the pool bars and stuff. Yeah. That guy brings probably his own pint glass.
Yeah. Did that guy that was playing pool? Did he bring his own stuff? I can't remember. There's one guy playing pool. Looked pretty professional.
I think he did bring his own stick. Yeah, he brought his own pool cue. Yeah. But yeah, no, overall, super cool place. Again, TJ's Cocktails, it's been there a long time. You said between 2 and 4 is the local crowd. It gets wild in there.
Yeah.
You said there's a cast of characters that roll through. So if you happen to be in the area, it's in Placentia off Robynn and Boulevard. Between 2 and 4, swing through. Really cool place.
Yeah. Meet the family.
They're playing some Van Halen, some Iron Maiden on the touch tunes.
Yeah.
Kind of give you that higher energy rock. Something about high energy rock music and drinking a cold beer, just gets you amped up.
Yeah, he's very accommodating because prior to the music coming on, they had like NASCAR going with the volume. There was like a Lakers game. There was the spring training baseball game for the Angels.
Yeah.
There was that lady that was driving us nuts that was doing that weird nature thing with her dog.
Oh my God.
This lady's so proud of these places she's taking her dog. And there was like a snake. Yeah. There was like cactus.
Just everywhere.
There was like all these things that the dog is just gonna like walk right into.
Yeah.
And she's just like, oh, my dog. And I'm like, you were just setting your dog up. Like I was cringing the whole time.
That dog is gonna take cactus to the face.
Get bit by a snake. Yeah. Like I was like, why are you bringing your dog in these like dangerous, stressful situations?
Yeah.
Like just have somebody else go with you.
That's a show they need to put on the CW.
Oh man.
That's CW material.
Oh, cringe.
For sure. But yeah, TJ's Cocktails, Placentia off Robynn and Boulevard. Check it out. Really cool spot. Ask for Johnny if you're there. Really, really nice guy. Said he was going to give the podcast a shout out too, so that was really cool.
Yeah, he turned up the music too. It was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Like the chips they have there for the beer.
That's right. He called it their kitchen.
That was their kitchen, yeah.
Right there. Nice variety of bags of chips right on the wall.
Yep, I saw Cheetos, I saw Cool Ranch Doritos, I saw chili cheese Fritos.
Traditional Lay's.
Absolutely. So, but whatever you're craving to go with your beer, chip-wise, it's there.
They have it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really cool. Great spot. Check it out.
Yeah, it was fun. They have other stuff in that shopping center too. What was there? A little massage parlor right next to it.
A massage parlor just to the right.
Yeah.
Liquor store on the corner.
Yeah.
Shoe repair.
Think
about it.
That is so perfect. Have you ever been in a bar and like you're dancing and destroyed your shoe?
Sure.
I've done that. And it's like flapping as you walk
Rips
out.
Off the sole.
Just go right there, drop it off at shoe repair. Just get a massage. Go to the liquor store, get a refill.
That's right.
Pick up your shoe and go.
Full day.
Hit the Taco Bell and you're gone.
you did. You checked every box.
What a perfect visit.
I was going to say, all those businesses that close together, everyone's getting kickback somehow. Somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow they're getting kickback for sure.
Awesome.
Natty Ice today.
Natty Ice.
Gotta love it.
There's a hole in that wall. All right. And then for the restaurant, we went to the 301 Cafe.
But we almost did not do that because...
We didn't almost not do it. We didn't
do it.
So, disregard.
I love Yelp, but Yelp let me down here. So, 10 o'clock, 10 to 11 p.m., 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. was the listed hours on Yelp. 95% of the time, Yelp's pretty on top of it. Like, I'm not...
Yeah.
But I got there...
Well, usually though, there's like the website link too, and I like to click on the website just to verify. This one did not have a website.
No website.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 301 Cafe or 31
301.
That was 310. No?
That was 301.
30 you're right. 301 Cafe. We'll have to try it again. Down the line we will. Looked like it was really good. Homemade Mexican food.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, kind of.
Alright. Well, maybe not.
We might be over it now.
Okay, yeah. Maybe we'll pass on that one.
Yeah.
But
anyways, this guy shows up at 10, gets rejected.
Yeah.
Pulling on the door,
Locked.
no one's home.
Locked.
Yeah, so we had to kind of pivot
just
last
like
minute because I was
locked me out of the house.
right.
Yeah.
Because I was already like heading over. He was already there. So Shorty'z.
Yeah.
Went to Shorty'z instead.
Mm-hmm.
In the same area, and Shorty'z was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was raining when we got there.
It was
kind of pretty hard.
Yeah.
Walk in, menu looked really good.
Yeah.
We kind of stayed with one thing, but they had a ton of different other stuff we could have tried.
Yeah.
Their burgers, their egg sandwiches, their omelets. The omelet did actually look good.
California omelet was really good.
I was tempted to get an omelet, but the lady said we're known for our breakfast burritos, and we saw people ordering breakfast burritos in front of us. And they did look good, they smelled good, they sounded good, and she was really adamant about this is our top seller, this is what we're known for. So we caved and got breakfast burritos.
We did.
Yeah. I got the meaty, because it was what?
Meaty.
Sausage, bacon, ham, hash browns, cheese, eggs.
Meaty.
That was really good. And then I said, well, what's your second thing besides... burrito, and obviously on an omelet. I'm not getting a burrito and an omelet.
Yeah.
Like, what would be like a side thing that's really popular that you're known for? And she said French toast.
Yeah.
So I got the French toast as well.
Yeah. No, they were both really good.
Yeah, you tried them.
Yeah. No, they were really good. I got the Gorilla breakfast burrito. A little bit of an interesting twist. They did pastrami and red onion in the breakfast burrito instead of the traditional bacon egg hash brown. Had all that stuff in it, but they had pastrami and red onion. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
Kind of a different twist on, you don't typically eat pastrami for breakfast. Maybe not tell your dietitian you were eating pastrami for breakfast.
Exactly, and that's why it's called the Gorilla, because you eat it and you get kind of...
it sticks.
Hit your chest a little bit, yeah.
But it was very good. So that one was really, really good. They had a fried jalapeno on their menu. I thought it was kind of a unique thing. So I was like, forget the heartburn, let's just go for it all.
Yeah.
So fried jalapeno, pastrami breakfast burrito. My stomach is a wreck.
But the burritos are really good. Obviously, just like the greasy, thick burrito. But it's what you expect from someone that's known for their burrito, and it was really good, really savory, really delicious.
Yeah.
And then the French toast was a nice twist on that because really buttery, really sweet. So kind of get those contrasting flavors.
They had a bunch of the cool kind of they had the custom jerseys on the wall that said Shorty'z on them with the numbers and stuff.
Hockey sticks. There was nothing but hockey games playing on all the TVs. They had a bunch of hockey memorabilia.
It was Kings.
Yeah, photos of hockey stuff. They had hockey memes with like Arnold Schwarzenegger and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone was one of the memes.
I saw that too.
So it was really cool. It was fun in there.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. Staff was really nice. Packed the entire time. Packed. People were fighting for tables. They couldn't even clean the tables before someone else was standing at it, like ready to go.
Yeah.
She's apologizing. Let me clean it, and like cleaning it up, getting the stuff out, and then they're sitting down. Another one clears up. Another person's there. Like it was a steady line.
I was going to say the line to order food was at least 5-6 people deep the whole time we were there. Whole time.
So they were packed, and for a reason. The food's good.
But they're open. So keep in mind they're only open 7 to 3. Right. 7 to 3 Monday through Saturday. They are closed on Sundays.
Yep.
So just make sure if you're going to get there early. As we said, it gets really packed. Don't go on Sunday because just like Chick-fil-A, they will be closed.
Yeah. I do like that. I pointed out that sign because they do close at 3, and it was really funny. They said if you order at 10:45 or later, you cannot sit down.
2:45, right?
Yeah, sorry, 2:45. 2:45 or later, you cannot sit down. They will only give you your food to go. And they said because these people need to get to their other jobs.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Which, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, but that's
courteous to them.
That's cool. They just threw it out there like, you can't sit down. It's a rule. 2:45 or later, we're just going to give you your food and say thank you very much.
Yeah, but Shorty'z in Fullerton, check it out. Really good breakfast spot. Again, if you go, try burgers. We didn't try a burger this time, but if you go, try one of the burgers. They said they were pretty known for those too. So
yeah, but that's the same thing they said at George's. They said, yeah, they're pretty known for their burgers too, but the burrito is the best. Same thing here, but the burrito, I'm like, all right, fine. Yeah. They won't let us order anything else because we, this is a podcast where we're reviewing their best things, what they're known for.
Yeah.
So a lot of times they force our hand like that, and they're like, get the burrito.
Yeah, that was good. Really good.
Really good.
Yeah, Shorty'z in Fullerton again. Check it out.
Yep.
Our top 5.
Top 5 cartoon characters that we would want to party with.
You!
Now, you see the background here. You might be thinking Batman is on the list. He is not. Batman does not party.
No.
His alter ego, Bruce Wayne, parties. And I don't feel like dressing up to go to one of those stuffy suit and tie events.
Yeah, no.
While he pretends he's not the hero Gotham deserves.
Yeah.
That does not sound fun.
No, that's like black tie affair.
Yeah.
Shaken, not stirred.
Chandeliers. Nice tablecloths.
Caviar.
Just pouring and nice cuts of meat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's not.
Not the energy.
Yeah. And you also may see the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff up here and think Jack Skellington is on the list. The Pumpkin King of Halloween Town. He wanted to be Santa Claus, right?
Yeah.
And then he's got catchphrases like, fruitcake, anyone? Like, it's clearly a seasonal thing, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There's no seasonal parties here.
No.
We're talking about a year-round party, real party, with a fake character. Who would it be?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So number 5, Garfield.
Great one.
This fat tabby cat just wants to eat an entire family-sized lasagna and roll into a comfy bed.
Mm-hmm.
Who doesn't relate to that lazy Sunday status right there?
Yeah,
right?
Sure.
100%. Give me Garfield if I'm going to a slumber party.
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, Garfield classic, just eat, sleep, simple.
Oh, my favorite was the one where he's what John is his it's John, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where he's like, you got to get out of bed if you want this lasagna, and he literally just pulls his paws out and just drags his bed over to the lasagna, and then just sticks his face out the door of the bed and just starts eating it right there. And John just starts. So, Garfield for sure.
Good one.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, number 4, Invader Zim.
Okay.
So the almighty tallest sent Zim to Earth.
Yeah.
With that janky gur. Like, literally, they just took some spare parts, bolts, nuts, just kind of threw it together and here's your helper. They were just trying to get him away from the Urkin Empire Armada because they were trying to, do this big takeover mission of the galaxy, and they thought he would sabotage it because he sabotaged it before. So they just wanted him out of their hair. Mm-hmm. But the crazy ideas he comes up with once he's on Earth are only outdone by his wild execution of those ideas. Mm-hmm. I really want to see what he does with the stuff that I come up with.
Yeah.
So I want Invader Zim at my launch party.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just to have him there again, the wild ideas to the execution.
Yeah. It'd be fun. Yeah. Because, a lot of times he's working with, nothing. He creates these,
crazy thing.
Yeah. All right, so number 3 would be Gambit from the X-Men. Mm-hmm. So, he's always bringing Cajun heat to every situation. So, if you want your gathering to go as smooth as, gatorless bayou swamp water, he's your guy. I mean, he's as fiery smooth as a trunk-warmed bottle of 151 in a Temecula Motel 6.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've been there. You know what I'm talking about? Where
you're hitting home.
Yeah, where you're trying to figure out which room you're in, and the guy just goes out to the balcony, takes his 151 and just shoots some fire out. Yeah. Yeah, that's him. So, give me Gambit at my next motel party.
I like that. That's... Yeah. No predicting what happens from the start of that party till the end of that party.
No.
It's just a party.
Yeah, for sure. All right, number 2, Space Ghost. Okay. So the stuff that he tells the guests that are on his show is hilarious. So his show's called Coast to Coast. It's a deep space talk show where he sits at a desk and these Earth celebrities, famous Earth people, are on a TV in a chair via satellite, and he's interviewing them.
Yeah.
But he's not talking about the movies they're on, the music that they make, any projects, any fundraisers, nothing. He's just talking about stuff that amuses him, purely. Regardless of their comfort level, their reaction, he doesn't care. He's got an agenda.
One track mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like, he'll interrupt them. He'll talk to other people. He'll work with these ants that he's noticing. He'll shoot cans. He'll cut the interview short. He doesn't care. And these are, like, famous stars. Yeah. So imagine what he would be like with people he doesn't even know. He has no care about, like, these, like, no-namers. So with that in mind, I would love to see him at a moonlit backyard party. Space Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it would rub everybody the wrong way.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
For sure.
But again,
hilariously though.
Every great party has that one person who's kind of just out of pocket.
Uh-huh.
And you're just like, I don't know what's coming out of his mouth next.
Yeah.
But he might piss someone off.
Oh, especially when you know somebody's like they offend easily.
Oh yeah.
And you see him walking over there, you're like, oh, this is gonna be good.
This is not gonna end. Yeah. We've all played out that scenario in our head 1,000 times. Like that person needs to not talk to that person.
Exactly. Like,
that's just...
you should probably put them over there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
All right, and the number one, obviously, Michelangelo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
In the theme song, they call him the party dude, so he's got to be there.
Got to be.
He's cracking jokes constantly in every situation. What's peril without a barrel of laughs? You know what I mean?
Sure.
Sometimes it's over the top, but it's always in good fun, and he's always craving pizza, just like me.
Yeah.
So give me Michelangelo at my next pizza party.
I was going to say, if you need the pizza and the jokes and just the good energy, that's definitely the way to go.
Oh, it'd be the best pizza party ever.
This is a good thing to think of. So when you have a party, obviously people generally get just like your standard pepperoni pizza, cheese, pepperoni and cheese generally.
To avoid issues, yeah. It's
generally
like a cheese and then a pepperoni, yeah.
If you had a party you were hosting and you had to get the perfect pizza for that party, what is on that pizza? What would you think?
It's got to depend on the people because there's so many different pizzas. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can get like that Mexican pizza. It's got like the cilantro and it's got the those little crunchy tortilla strips, and then it's got the hot sauce on it, and I think it's like chicken, and I forget what else is in it, but that's what I'm saying. Like, there's like a pizza for like everything. Yeah, you can get the shark, whatever it is, with like the Alfredo sauce, and like you know what I mean. So it's not just like, oh, I'm gonna just get the meat one where it's got like meatballs and
ham and
pepperoni. Yeah. Or cheese, or just the veggie, or the supreme. Like, there's so many other ones. Buffalo chicken, barbecue chicken.
Yeah, staple. I love barbecue chicken pizza.
Yeah, there's so many different flavors.
Yeah.
So it really just depends on who's there. If I know they can handle the heat, maybe I get like a Hawaii 5-0 type one where I know there's going to be jalapenos on it and stuff.
And jalapenos.
Yeah, but if I know they can't handle it, maybe they're like super just like, I like generic pizza. We're talking about Home Alone. What does Macaulay Culkin get in that entire franchise? Cheese pizza.
That's it.
He says, a lovely cheese pizza just for me.
Yeah.
He could order whatever he wanted, and he got cheese pizza. So sometimes that's what they want. They just want cheese pizza, and either they eat it straight or they get cheese pizza because really what they want is they want dipping sticks.
Yeah.
And so they dip them in the ranch, they dip them in the marinara, right?
So, okay.
So, yeah, it just depends on the crowd. I would probably go with the usual and get pepperoni just to be safe.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if they want meat, there's meat on it. They don't want it, they pick it off, and now it's cheese pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, safe way to go.
Yeah, what about you?
Yeah. Ooh, pizza?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So...
Oh, where did I go?
Wow, let me bring back my mind here.
Let me take that back.
So, with me for pizza, again, as you said, pepperoni is always a standard. You can pick it off, more flexible. Cheese pizza, meat, fine. But again, this might be controversial a little bit, but I love pineapple on my pizza. I know some people are like, oh, that's not pizza, blah, 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 blah.
A lot of people don't like Hawaiian pizza, yeah.
But not necessarily, you don't have to have Hawaiian, I'm saying. Like, you can do, one of my favorite pizzas I always get, it's pepperoni, it's jalapenos, and pineapple. Because you get the meat, you get the heat, you get the sweet.
Okay, I would argue that pizza sounds great, but why don't you get it with breakfast bacon instead of pepperoni?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good point.
Because then you're also getting more of a crunch.
Yeah, it's not just like the pepperoni.
I think that would be the better mix.
Bacon.
Breakfast bacon.
Got it.
Yeah, try it next time.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Bacon. Okay. I'm on. But yeah, that probably...
Are we getting pizza?
sounds
Order one to the pod right now.
Sounds pretty good right now, actually.
Have it delivered.
Here we go. So my top 5 cartoon characters I want to party with.
Yep, let's hear it.
So, number 5, classic one here, Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Okay. So,
that's funny.
You got to think, he's just mellow, not a care in the world guy, right?
Yeah.
Like, kind of just rolls with the party, not on a schedule. Always brings an appetite, so you know someone's gonna be clearing out food.
Yeah.
And may or may not bring extracurriculars to your party.
Yeah.
If that's kind of his thing, as it's speculated.
It is, yeah.
But I think he would just be, and again, nice guy, kind of a tall, lanky, kind of goofy guy, kind of just someone you want there, just kind of like make everyone feel comfortable.
Yeah, and I mean the stuff he says too, like zoinks, like, you're like what?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Come on, Scoob.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not here.
But yeah, just like you just see him like building a sandwich, like oh my god, he's making me so hungry.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's always like him and his dog are just like they just do whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I mean.
It's like there's like ghosts and burglars and stuff, and they're just walking in.
Yeah.
Come on,
Scoob. So that's number 5.
All right.
Number 4, Johnny Bravo. Hold on, baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
I room off fingers from my head.
If I need someone who's going to be my Elvis impressionist, I already know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Johnny Bravo, he's a big, muscular guy.
Oh, yeah.
Always trying
to slide out.
Oh, yeah. Hair slicked back, sunglasses are on inside.
Yeah.
If you're a sunglasses inside guy, that's just,
Future's so bright, you gotta wear shades.
That's right.
Jack Nicholson does it. He looks good.
He does.
Yeah.
The age is like fine wine, that guy. No
Absolutely.
doubt. He's always trying to get with the girls, and every party needs kind of that element to it, right? That guy who's there, big, muscular, fun guy, I'm sure, who pulls out uncomfortable dance moves, I'm sure.
Yeah. That bull in the china shop kind of vibe to him.
Yeah. So that's number 4. I think, again, a little bit different energy than Shaggy, obviously. But
completely different energy.
But I think that he'd be a great asset as well. Number 3.
I could just see them. He's just like striking pose at the table. Shaggy's like, do you mind stepping aside so I can get a sandwich? Yeah. Dang, look at that rain.
It's coming down out there.
Whew. Okay.
All right.
You wearing your shoes for cruise?
Nope.
You're gonna eat it.
Yep.
For sure.
We'll see. Car's not too far out in the drive. I mean, 10 feet from my car to the front door.
Whew. Good luck.
Yeah, we'll see. Number 3. Family Guy, Brian Griffin.
Yeah.
Brian, hilarious, out-of-pocket jokes all the time.
Yeah.
Definitely a boozer, for sure, as you know. We're looking back on every episode ever.
Very clearly, yeah.
But I think he would just be a good person to have at the party who, he's the classic guy, like the party starts and he's kind of just like, good to go. And then there's always, as the night ends and he's clearly overly intoxicated.
Yeah.
And gets a little destructive.
Yeah.
There's always that one.
Yeah.
But I think he just had, and again, he's a dog that talks. It's pretty cool to have at your party, I would say.
Well, yeah, it helps Shaggy too, because he'll get comfortable, because he's got another dog there.
Got another dog there,
It'd be interesting, though, with the dynamic, though, because obviously Scoob's a Great Dane,
mm-hmm.
and then Brian's like a little terrier.
Yeah.
So way different energy, way different, like, kind of dog breed type. So, like, how do they mix together, right? Some people, like, are just like, I like big dogs. I like small dogs. Like,
mm-hmm. Might divide the room.
Yeah, maybe they don't actually get along very well. Yeah. We'll see.
Number 3, Brian Griffin.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be fun. He's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Stuff he says is really funny. So that you always want that at a party.
Absolutely. Number 2. So shout out to all my '90s kids out there who grew up with me. Rocket Power, great show, as we all know. Nickelodeon, the prime of Nickelodeon. That was like the show. I don't care. SpongeBob was there too. Don't get me wrong, but Rocket Power, one of the best shows that Nickelodeon ever had.
Yeah, and all that animation around that time was the same. Like Rocket Power looked very much like Rugrats. Like they all kind of had the same type of animation. Or like what is it? Real Monsters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very very similar.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anyone remembers. I mean, you might have to look back at Rocket Power, but Tito, his name was Tito from Rocket Power. He was like the bigger, heavier set guy from Hawaii. Always had like these island messages or lessons that he would just drop on people and things like that. And big islander guy. He's knocking back Konas. He's knocking back Konas all day long.
Okay.
He's out there, luau style, the pigs in the ground. He's running all that.
Yeah.
So I think for a luau party, definitely got to have him there.
Yeah.
You always kind of have that one person at the party who, becomes the center of the center of attention for a second. They're like talking to the whole group of people. Whatever, they drop some of that just knowledge on some of that Hawaiian knowledge on you. Like
that'd be cool because like it's one thing like a lot of parties you have a good time at, but you don't really walk away with like new knowledge or something you can share
or think about
or
with your life
or think about so he's amazing for that. He drops it on it. So top 5 Titoisms, are you ready?
Sure, let's hear it.
All right, number 5, more barbecue for us, brother. Obviously.
Great.
When people don't show up, it just means more food for you.
Yeah.
Here we go. So don't be sad that they're not here. Just be happy for the more food you're going to get.
Absolutely.
All right. Number 4. The mouth does not speak what the mind does not leak. Tomorrow, you will take your friends to the spot, but tell them the location you shall not. That's, okay.
Right. I got it. Yeah.
Number 3. When the surfers don't ride, potatoes ain't fried. Right? If there's no business on the beach, we're not making food. We're not making money. So get the surfers here, and we'll start cooking it up on the grill.
Got it.
All right.
That's a good one.
Number 2. Blood is thicker than water, but not as refreshing. Right?
Sure.
Yeah, 'cause sometimes, you don't get that same,
loyalty. It's like loyalty with your family sometimes still isn't the flavor of the week sometimes. You gotta stay loyal regardless of the situation, but sometimes it's not going to be a
bad taste in your mouth. Yeah.
Totally got it. Yeah.
All right, and then my favorite, number 1. When you're itching for the waves, the only lotion is the ocean. Love that.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Just get in there. Just get in there.
Get in there.
Yeah, I love that though. That's my favorite one.
That's awesome. But yeah, so Tito from Rocket Power, number 2 on my list. Number 1. All right. Actually, no, I need a fresh beverage to talk about this one. Give me one moment.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. This would be cool if I had like something to promote right now.
Yeah.
I could be talking about it. So while Mike is filling up his drink, let me tell you about blah, blah, blah.
My credit score.
Yeah.
Of 4.
Not 4. That was so ridiculous. That's impossible how you can do that.
Okay. Coming back.
You can sit down first.
Slowly. Okay, I'm back.
Slowly but surely.
All right, so.
The correct response is don't call me Shirley.
I'll surely be back.
There it is.
I wish I
I wish you did. I wish you did.
All right, number 1. This one to me is beyond a cartoon character.
I could tell the way you touched yourself just there.
Sometimes people say it's a personality of mine, possibly.
No difference between the two of you.
0. All right. Everyone can agree with me on this too. Number 1, the ultimate cartoon character you want to party with is Patrick Star from SpongeBob.
Right.
You got okay. Let's just play this out here, right? He is definitely like the guy. He is the Frank the Tank. Give a shout out to the movie Old School of the party.
Right.
You know that guy's showing up. You know that guy's knocking him back, and you know that guy's screaming a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
you'll know where he is always in the party.
Always. Doesn't matter how many people are there,
Yeah.
you know exactly where he is at all times.
Yep.
And I think he has just not enough ability to process thoughts and brain working at all. That he's pretty much going to be down for anything. It could be playing games. It could be just getting in the pool.
Yeah.
It could be driving the car into the pool. Maybe not. Hopefully not.
He's probably staying in the pool.
Yeah. He just doesn't have feet to drive the... Well, anyway.
Yeah, starfish.
But, and again, you know it's going to be casual party too. He only wears pants. Shorts.
Right.
Doesn't have to wear a shirt.
Right.
Never... I mean, there's always the one guy at the party. Sometimes the shirt comes off.
Yep.
I'm guilty of that. I'll admit it. You can ask my wife too. That was... In college, I was... You know, if Mike's on a roll, the shirt's off.
Okay.
Just off. That's just how...
It's really driving this home that you are...
Patrick Star.
Patrick Star.
So, Patrick Star, definitely number one.
Yeah.
If there's any other answer, you're wrong.
I'm telling you, I saw you wear the Patrick Star costume for Halloween.
That's right.
The very next day, I saw you without the costume. I didn't notice a difference. Someone had to tell me. I didn't even know. Like, it's the same guy. You could show me an episode of SpongeBob, or you could show me a home video. I can't decipher between the two.
We're both equally as pink.
Absolutely.
Especially in the summertime.
Very much
Definitely
so.
pink.
Oh my god.
But yeah, Patrick Star, number one, the GOAT
Yeah, he'd be fun.
of the cartoon characters you got to party with.
Yeah, he'd be fun.
Period.
For sure.
Period.
This Week in Sports.
I bought an air hockey table.
Last
Last Saturday, went to Walmart. They offered me $300 to assemble it for me. I was like, that seems like a bit much.
Yeah.
I got it, thanks. And then I saw why once I got home and actually opened the box, and then opened another box, and another box, and I'm like, wow, I am completely assembling this thing from scratch.
From the base all the way up.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be twisting on some legs, slapping some stickers on the side, and being like, here we go. No, I am running wires.
Nice.
I am snapping covers to hold the wires in place, connecting motors, mounting things.
Yeah.
I'm screwing on bars, displays, legs, sides, panels, like scorekeepers, grips on the paddles, like literally everything from the bottom up.
Every little bit of
Oh my
piece.
god. I was sweating when I finally built this thing.
Yeah.
Hadn't played a second of it. Just sweating. The girls walk in and they're like, wow, this table is like way better quality than we thought it was going to be. This thing is cool. I'm like, yeah, I know.
I
built
built
it myself. Like,
Yeah.
but
Didn't electrocute yourself though. That's pretty good.
yeah. No, you saw like you flip on the switch and
Yeah, everything's
thing goes up.
ready to rock. You got the automated scoreboard up top.
Yeah, the fan gets it going, so you barely touch it, and it's kind of moving around. So yeah, it works perfectly. I'm glad I took the time and assembled it.
Mm-hmm. Sure, the girls love it for sure.
Oh, we had a blast. Like those 2 days, because it was last Saturday. The 2 days we played the entire time.
Nice.
Best of 3 switch. Best of 3 switch. Just so many games. And still today we play every day.
Nice.
We play it every day. But it's really cool. I think, and you'll run into this with your kid, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's too young now to kind of play with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I was kind of proud. Like they were fighting. Like I would have several goals on them, and I need like 1 or 2 to win.
Yeah.
And they would start rallying back, like knocking some in, maybe back to back, like really putting the pressure on me. Like, hey, I think I can still win this. Like even to the very end. So the fact they never quit, they kept fighting.
Yeah.
I was pretty proud. I was like, okay.
I was going to say that's a really satisfying feeling to see kind of the younger kids showing that competitive edge.
Yeah, because a lot of them just like they get so frustrated they quit. And they just I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah,
I'm getting beat. Like they didn't. They kept coming back. They kept trying.
That's a great life lesson. Forget it's just sports. That's just great for life.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, don't resort to cheating to win, of course.
No,
but,
shout out Astros.
Yeah, but if you can, just keep fighting back until you win, that's great. Like I got beat at one point.
Okay.
And that was cool. I wasn't even like mad or sad. I was glad. It was like, okay, you finally got to that point where you can, string them together and you can actually take me down. So that was like that was really cool because at the beginning it was like very lopsided and you could see it kind of
get
getting
closer
and chipping.
and closer. Yeah.
So yeah, it was really cool. It was so much fun. Air hockey tables, if you don't have one, get one. They are fun.
Might just drop one right this today. Meals, bring it home to Alyssa. She should love that.
You should get them from the one I got from Walmart. You saw it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool. It was more affordable than I thought it would be for the quality. It's a quality table.
Yeah,
it's big enough, and yeah, we have a blast on it. I highly recommend it. A lot of battles have been won so far there, but the wars are far from over.
Oh yeah, just getting started.
It's so fun.
Nice.
Yeah. Getting choked up, huh?
Yeah, man. Just the competitiveness, you just start amping up. So as we know, football is over. We know football season ended. Sad.
Yeah.
So talking sports now, we're kind of getting things rolling out now, right? So spring training has started for Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
They're out in Arizona for the Cactus League, down in the Grapefruit League in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a fun spring training so far to watch. I mean, especially for our Angels. We're showing some of the young promise we have between Zach Neto at shortstop, between Logan O'Hoppe behind the plate. So definitely some young guys showing some pockets of potential, which is exciting. We want to see that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why you watch it mostly. You don't want to see the guys that you already know are good do their thing. It's like, I'm expecting them to do that. It's, the prospects that you get to see, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. No, so, really exciting. I put it on every day, and I just enjoy watching it.
Uh-huh.
I did have one thing I wanted to... It was kind of funny. So I listened to Roger Lodge in the Sports Lodge every day on the way home from work. On the way home.
Right.
And so he was calling out to callers like, hey, like I'm really... inspired by this young team we have. I really want to hear from the fans. How many wins do you think we're going to have this year? Like, let's go to the phones. You know how they do it for sports talk radio shows.
Yeah.
the first guy he calls is like Bill from Long Beach or something.
Sure.
He's like, hey, Bill from Long Beach, how do you feel about our Angels this year? And he's like, hey, this is Bill from Long Beach, long time listener, first time caller. And, I've been a Halo honk, so they say on AM 830 for, 20 years. Like, I really follow the team a lot. I think we're going to win 65 games.
That's really low.
So after Roger Lodge takes 10 minutes of his time to, like, speak to the positives, the energy.
Amping everyone up.
Bill from Long Beach drops 65 wins on us.
Yeah.
And
starts poking.
Keep in mind... You play 162 games in a season.
Yeah.
You win 65 of them, you are losing 97 of them.
Yeah, you're fighting for draft picks at that point.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I just thought it was pretty funny. Just hyping us up. 65 wins.
First guy
from Bill Long.
Takes the win right out
of the sails. So, thanks, Bill.
Yeah.
Firing it up.
Well, you made him sound like Eeyore.
Honestly,
he sounded like he was trying to be like nobody cares about me. like he's got the rain cloud following him around as he goes.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, no. This guy screams rain cloud. Okay. Oh yeah, totally.
Okay. That's why then. He just wanted to kind of take Roger's positivity down a bit. It's getting a little too much for him to handle.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Next thing here, so. NFL, obviously, the season's over. NFL Combine started. It's late this week through this weekend.
Yeah.
It's always exciting to see the college guys coming out, seeing what kind of measurables they put up, the 40-yard dash, bench press, all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I won't get too much into that because I don't want to sit here and talk stats about different guys because I'm just going to bore the whole viewing audience here.
Sure.
But I do want to talk about one guy.
Okay.
This guy out of Penn State, his name is Chop Robinson.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, this guy plays defensive line. You think of defensive lineman, you think bigger, heavier set guy.
Hulking,
right?
Massive, yeah.
So this guy is 6'6", 260.
Yeah.
His 40-yard dash, he ran a 4.49. At 6'6", 260 pounds of person, ran a 4.49 40-yard dash.
You better hope whoever is on your O-line in front of him
oh my God,
is your best offensive lineman.
Yeah, that better be like an offensive lineman that's gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
someday.
Like Chop is just gonna cut right through that. And obliterate you.
Oh yeah.
He's not running to the quarterback. He's running through the quarterback.
Through him.
He will decimate you. That is so much speed for that size.
That's like running back.
Yeah.
This guy is 6'6", 260.
He will level you. Like
it.
That is so frightening.
Like, just
can you imagine if you just like, let's say for some reason your tight end is the one that has to block him, and you see your tight end miss the block, or get shoved aside, and you now realize there's nothing between you and Chop, and then he hits that level, you're hitting the floor.
Yeah. No, I think I'll put myself on the floor.
Yeah,
I'm not even letting him hit me.
No, that's what I mean. You're just dropping to the floor.
Yeah.
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 You might even like squeak when you do it out of fear. It's just like, they're like, no.
Yeah.
Just like, he just drop.
Yeah.
It's like trying to save just whatever organs he would damage.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Dude.
That is so fast for that size.
Look out for that guy. He's going to be an instant impact type player. Whoever lands him, hope if the Steelers can land him, that would be.
Yeah, I mean, that would just like, oh my God. I just can't even imagine.
Him and TJ coming after him.
Oh, I mean, yeah, because that would be tough. Because obviously you got to put a really good person on TJ.
Mm-hmm.
And then if Chop is not just fast, but also has, everything else going for him, like he actually does the work and,
has the flexibility of the hips to get around and do everything.
And, like you saw all those videos with, speaking of Watt, remember JJ Watt?
Sure.
All those videos he had, all the moves and stuff that he was doing, like his workouts and conditioning and training and everything that he was doing.
Yeah.
Like, if you can imagine that size and that speed with that kind of agility.
Bro. Crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, all you NFL fans out there, remember that name, Chop Robinson. He will be an impact player here next year, very shortly.
Yep. Whether they want him to or not,
he's coming.
Yeah,
and
you're not stopping him.
And fast.
Where do we go from here?
There you go.
Yeah, well, obviously the next thing we got is the St. Patty's Day holiday.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, so we're going Irish. That's where we're going.
That's right. Straight.
Yeah, it's a great excuse for you to wear that green brotherly shove shirt.
Oh, I'll wear it
just for you.
I'll wear it just for you.
Yeah, if I ever heard one, that's a great reason. So I'm excited to see you in it.
Can't wait.
And then also I've been converting my cash into gold coins. I do the gold dollar coins for St. Patty's Day. So traditionally on St. Patty's Day, I will pay for everything and nothing but gold dollar coins.
Love it.
I just amass them over the month so that by the time, St. Patty's Day rolls around, I literally have this heavy, like green 4-leaf
I remember it last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Covered like treasure chest of coins just clanking and jingling around. Yeah, it's fun. Just like see them, $10, $11, here we go. Ding, ding, ding. Just like a little stack of gold coins.
I'm sure the bartender's thrilled.
Yes. Actually, they were. Actually, quite a few of them were like, I love these. I'm not even kidding. Like, this is cool.
Nice.
Yeah, and plus I remember I memorized all the Irish sayings.
Oh, yeah.
So I was actually doing Irish sayings while I was counting out the coins. So it's actually harder than it sounds.
Yeah.
To count in your head while talking a memorized Irish saying.
Sure.
There was a couple times where I was like, man, I gotta count that back. So, yeah, it's fun. We really get into it. So that'll be cool.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we appreciate everyone that shows up to watch us or listen to us.
Yep, for sure.
All their time, their recommendations. So we definitely want to hear what pub was at the end of your rainbow this year. Yeah. So our next episode is going to be Saturday, March 23rd. Yep. That's the next time that we're going to be shooting. Yep. So the St. Patty's Day Hollywood will have already passed. So it will. We'll be able to talk about where we went. So definitely, if you guys go somewhere that you want to shout out, just let us know. We'll put it on and talk about it. Absolutely. But yeah, just thank you everyone for coming out again. We appreciate all of you. From the bottom of our promo koozie size hearts. Cheers. There you go. Cheers. Take care out there.